Hey everybody, welcome back to Liberty and Racing for All. Today I'm showing you this onboard video of me running the course backwards, and that was the race that we ran on April 5th. So not the race that I just ran, but the one before that, and we ran it backwards. So this is my first time on the track backwards, and it is much different than running it forwards. So you're gonna see maybe a few mistakes, maybe a few turns that a more experienced driver would not have taken in the way that I did. But who's counting anyway? It was a really fun race, but little did I know, race day was actually going to be on and off rain. So we ended up running most of the race in rain tires, which pretty much threw all of this practice session out the window. And what I wanted to show you today is just the difference between slicks on a nice warm day and rain tires on a freezing cold rainy day. So coming into turn one, let's take it from here. Coming across the start finish line, you're going to top out at around 51 miles an hour, hard braking zone to the right hander of turn 9, and then a quick little left hander to turn 8 before you set up for the right handed hairpin of turn 7. And everybody just got tired of flipping the corners around when we run it backwards, so we just called it the way that it's run forward. So that's why turn 7 and turn 8 and 9, I'm just going to call it forward corners. Through the chicane, I couldn't quite run it full throttle like some people can before you set it up for the late entrance, also hard braking zone of turn 3, and then a flat out corner of turn 2. Turn 1, you want to enter it a little bit earlier than you might think because of that little extra bit of banking down in the corner, and you come around to complete the lap. Clocking in just short of 46 seconds, and that actually seemed to be the average, so just a little bit shorter, or a little bit slower than the forward course. And now we're going to take a look at the rain lap. What you want to keep an eye on is the miles per hour through the corners, and also the time. Those are going to be the two main important things, so let's take a look at that. And going back through the footage, I actually had trouble finding a lap where I didn't spin out, but I finally found one, so here we go. Timer has started going down the back stretch, and already just about 2-3 miles an hour slower than in the dry, just going down straight line speed. And I think about every corner I was at least 2 or 3 miles an hour off. But there we see, wow, almost 10 miles an hour slower through the hairpin. And it's not for a lack of pushing, it's because if you do push any harder, you're spinning out. And that's why I had trouble finding this clip, is just trying to push hard and you end up spinning yourself out sometimes. About to complete the lap, and you can see, if you're comparing the time down on the bottom of the screen, it is already much slower. The lap previously was already completed by this point. We're going to wrap it up at a 53-second lap. So definitely a big change in time, but it was still a lot of fun. Got to hang out with my friends for a little bit and did pretty good, so you can't complain about that. If you're looking for the race broadcast that I've been telling like literally all my friends about for the past month, I'm very sorry, but I haven't got around to that yet. Still setting up a couple things camera related. And yes, I'm not NASCAR. I don't have 50 different cameras to cover like every single angle of the racetrack. But hopefully for the season finale, May 17th, we'll be able to get some setup out there and be able to film the race. So I'm looking forward to that. Hope y'all come out and see me. Colossians 3:23, do everything as working for the Lord and not for man, and I'll see you later.